One thing I'm sure you wonder is why people enjoy GTA 5 so much, even 10 years after its release. Stick with me, because in today's video, I'll be showing you why people love GTA 5 so much. Obviously, a lot of people play GTA 5 because GTA 6 hasn't been released yet, but as soon as GTA 6 comes out, there will still be a bunch of people playing GTA 5, because GTA 5, even with a lot of missing features, managed to innovate in many aspects. So if you enjoy the channel, go ahead and smash that like button right at the beginning of this video to show some support, and let's get into it. Starting here with things you probably love in GTA 5, they are things I really like too, and I think they made the game very innovative. One of the main things for me is the weapon wheel, the menu where you end up selecting the weapons. Guys, this was very important to me. I know the first implementation wasn't exactly in GTA 5, but in Red Dead Redemption 1, but still, I think it made a big difference within the GTA saga for those who play the previous ones like GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City, GTA 4 for example, which I still really enjoy playing today. For those who play on joysticks, on controllers, we can see that there is a little more difficulty when you are already used to GTA 5. Because of that, nowadays I play a little more of the trilogy version than the original versions of GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas, and also GTA 3 because the weapon wheel is very useful. Not to mention that in GTA 5, besides the weapon wheel, you can also have more than one weapon per category, something that was not allowed in the other GTAs. You had one type of submachine gun, one type of sniper, one type of pistol, and so on. And in GTA 5, we have several options, and let's not even talk about GTA Online, where there's chaos everywhere, there's a lot going on. The second thing that I think everyone loves in GTA 5, definitely I think everyone enjoys in GTA 5, is the character Trevor, who is a very different character from what we are used to seeing within the GTA franchise. So he's a really crazy guy, a guy who doesn't care about anything. In the other GTAs, we had really cool guys, very laid back, like CJ, who was an example of that with Grove Street and other things. But Trevor really, I think he outdid himself in GTA 5 in an absurd way. And I think nowadays Trevor is a character who practically carries GTA 5 on his back because he really is very funny. You see the scenes he does and it's very funny. I'll even leave a couple of scenes here that I think are really cool for you to see that Trevor really is an outstanding guy.
Hello, Missy. Wow, Franklin. You never told me that you had a sister.
I'm Denise, Franklin's housemaid.
And Aunt, my mother's old dried up ass
Shut
sister.
the fuck up!
Shut the fuck up! Here, darling, why don't you go get yourself something nice, okay?
Thank you. Is this $7?
I said something nice, not expensive. I kinda got a little angry.
Did you kill him?
What kind of fucking animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill him.
Oh, fuck.
But I did kidnap his wife.
Oh, no!
The third thing that I also think everyone loves in GTA 5 are some references we have to GTA San Andreas, because I think it is much more necessary to have references to GTA San Andreas than actually to the other GTAs, because it takes place in the same city as GTA San Andreas. Okay, it's not 100% the same, Los Santos, but yeah, it's still the same city as GTA San Andreas. So I think the references are necessary, and in the game, we can see some cool references to CJ at Lester's house, among other things. There are plenty of references to GTA San Andreas, and I think it's important, even though the city is not 100% the same, it's still Los Santos, right? Fourth thing, this one is more like loved and hated. Loved by some, hated by others. The mystery of Mount Chiliad. The mystery of Mount Chiliad is something pretty cool. It has a lot of bizarre, crazy stuff, theories and such. And what I think a lot of people love about it, especially I really dig in the Mount Chiliad mystery, is that it's a big deal. It's a mystery that managed to move the whole community to try to solve this mystery, to try to know much more about it. On the other hand, this mystery is also very hated because its continuation was left in GTA Online. Let's agree that Rockstar really screwed everyone over and threw the continuation of the mystery to GTA Online. Before it was just speculation, but after the source code leak it became certain. So this one is more like loved and hated. Next, when I make a video of things I hate about GTA 5, I'll probably include the Mount Chiliad mystery as well, because a lot of people hate it for this detail. Fifth thing, submarine Easter egg. I think GTA 5 really stands out in this aspect compared to other GTAs. It reached a whole new level because man, there is so much stuff underwater. There are mysteries to solve under the sea, there are Easter eggs, money, war items, there's a whole well-made thing in the ocean. I advise for those who want to explore the game's ocean, of course, if you play on PC, install the Dry Sea mod, which will make things much easier. There is a lot to see down there. If you can't do that, if you play on consoles, do a little research on the internet beforehand. There are some really cool Easter eggs out there, so you find them, go to the locations, and you'll see there is a lot of good stuff. You'll probably have to use the invincibility cheat code, okay? Seventh thing that I think we love about GTA 5 at least. This one I really enjoyed. This is something I wish had been in GTA 4, but I think due to the limitations of the time it wasn't possible. But it would be the idea of having 3 simultaneous characters, because in GTA 4 we have DLCs where each DLC tells the story of a new character. In GTA 5 we can use 3 characters simultaneously. There, you just press the button and boom, you switch to another character with the stories of the 3 connected, being friends. So I think it was a really cool innovation. I think this aspect of GTA 5 has not been surpassed to this day, right? Not in other games and such. I think this aspect of the 3 characters is simply perfect and many people enjoy it. Eighth thing that I think everyone enjoys in GTA 5 are the Stranger and Freaks missions. It's kind of a saga there. This was already in GTA 4, but in GTA 4 it was much weaker than what came in GTA 5. We get like mission quest with 4 missions, 5 missions from just one guy. And all these Stranger and Freaks, as the name suggests, the guys are really Stranger and Freaks indeed. You'll crack up like Nigel, Beverly with the paparazzi missions. There are Josh's missions with Trevor, which are also really good. Anyway, it's a bizarre thing. 8th thing, random events. Just like in previous Rockstar games, random events have been greatly enhanced in GTA 5. Nowadays, this dynamic is much better in Red Dead 2, which was released later, but in GTA 5, it's already something phenomenal. I've even brought videos here on the channel of the best secret events in GTA 5. For those of you who enjoy it, I'll leave the link in the description. You'll love it. The next thing I really enjoy is Chop in the game. Having a character with a pet in the game where you can play and interact with it, even though our interaction with Chop in the game is quite limited. I think it's really phenomenal. I think Rockstar nailed it with that. There are some mistakes you can end up making, but fortunately Chop doesn't die permanently. For example, if you throw a grenade instead of the ball, he will chase after it and end up dying when he picks up the grenade. Or for example, if you throw the ball and it falls into the street and a car runs over Chop. Anyway, you have to be a little careful. The next item on the list, only available in newer versions, because in the first generation of GTA 5 you couldn't enjoy the first person camera. The first person camera in GTA 5 is simply amazing. Whether you're riding motorcycles, driving cars, engaging in pursuits, or other bizarre activities, playing in first person in GTA 5 is just an incredible experience. I think the best part for me was the shooting part, because it was really well done. They added new animations. Obviously I know it didn't turn into a war game, but man, it's better than a lot of war games out there. I'm not talking about Call of Duty obviously. Next item here on the list is starting the same mission with different characters. This is a part that I think people didn't know had a difference, but when you start the mission with one character and then you start with another, depending on the mission, right? Not all missions do this, but the vast majority you will have different cutscenes initially. And that, guys, is really cool. Sometimes even the unfolding of the mission is different. One of the missions that I like to see the difference in is the mission Bury the Hatchet. If you start with Trevor, it has a totally different perspective from when you do this mission with Michael. If you do it with Michael, you get to know a little more about Michael's past at that time of the prologue and such, when he betrayed Trevor. And if you do it with Trevor, you see a completely different perspective where Trevor sees only Michael as a traitor and doesn't understand his side. And they both find different ways to get to North Yankton, and yet they both meet there, and the mission unfolds in the same way. So simply phenomenal. Really good. Next item on the list are the heists in the game. The heists in the game are simply amazing. And I'm not just talking about how much you actually earn. I'm talking about the planning process and being able to do it in 2 different ways. That is simply phenomenal. You can approach it in different ways, either subtly or obviously, and you can choose different team members, which will completely change the outcome of the mission. One of the missions that I really enjoy changing the characters for is the FIB invasion mission, because if you choose Karim Denz in the version where he doesn't have piloting skills, he will arrive late in an old car and you will have to escape with a 4-star wanted level in a chase where the crew will open the back of a van and start shooting at the police. Like, simply phenomenal. And then if you pick or another member who already has better driving skills, has more experience with getaway cars, they will arrive discreetly in an ambulance and you will escape smoothly. So the heists in GTA 5 are really well done, much better than what we've seen in other GTAs, even in other Rockstar games. The next item on the list is solving the Bigfoot Mystery. The Bigfoot Mystery captivated the world, let's put it that way, back in the days of GTA San Andreas, because several mods started coming out with all sorts of strange things claiming that Bigfoot existed within GTA San Andreas, when in fact it didn't. It was all fake stuff that people put on the internet to get views. So, because of all the buzz around it, Rockstar decided to kind of do a fan service for us, bringing the Bigfoot Mystery into GTA 5. Alright, you have to complete 100% of the game before you can solve this mystery, but it's still really cool to have this mystery and other mysteries that actually have a solution within the game where you kind of get a reward. An example of this is the mystery of the corpse on the mountain, which is Isaac. Even though it's a mystery only available in the new generation, it's simply amazing and you get 2 really cool filters when you finish this mystery. 15. The next item on the list that I think was also awesome here in GTA 5 are the special abilities. The character's special abilities are not taking damage with Trevor and still causing a little more damage, shooting in slow motion, being able to aim and shoot in slow motion with Michael, vehicle, or being able to drive in slow motion using Franklin. They are simply incredible, giving a different characteristic to each character and allowing you to get the best out of each character in every situation in the game, because there are missions where we can use all three. Then, according to the part of the mission you are in, you decide which character you want to use based on their special abilities and how that can benefit you in the game. 16. Another item that I also really enjoyed in GTA 5, which is less common in other GTAs but still exist, are the secret locations. There are a lot of places here in GTA 5 that you can access that are kind of hidden on the map and have a lot of little things to explore, man. There's a part of an abandoned motel, there's the Madrazo's house. Anyway, I'm just skimming through it, but there's a ton of stuff, you know? In fact, I've already posted several videos on this channel about secret locations, and in them there are also unused locations in GTA 5 that I think should have had more missions. Let's move on to the next item because I think this video is already getting really long. 17. The next item on the list is buying businesses, receiving benefits, and being able to do missions. I think this feature was also very well done in GTA Vice City. For those who completed GTA Vice City, we know that the issue of businesses in GTA Vice City was simply amazing. There was a lot to do, plenty of little missions, and you had to buy a lot of properties in order to really reach the end of the game. In GTA 5, this is not necessary. You don't need to buy properties to finish the main story, but if you do buy these properties, you will have some extra missions such as VIP taxi missions, which are really cool. You see references to GTA 4, you see heists, you see a lot of really good stuff. In fact, there will be a video on the channel about this. Do you know about girlfriends? Man, there's so much stuff, and I'm only talking about one business here. In the movie missions, you have advertising stuff that looks a lot like the nightclub in GTA Online. In the bars, you have gang fights. There's a lot of stuff. I think there could be more, but even so, there's already a lot. 18. Next thing that I think a lot of people enjoy, but a lot of people also don't like in GTA 5, basically I don't enjoy it as much, but I only play when new DLCs come out, is GTA Online, alright? Rockstar has kind of turned into a mercenary with GTA Online, and they really went all out to sell money pack. The inflation in GTA Online is insane, but even so, GTA Online is still an incredible game because I basically consider it a separate game from GTA 5, basically, right? It's the same game with the amount of DLC they release. It's like a complement to the story of GTA 5, okay? They don't focus as much on complementing the story, but rather on introducing new characters and such. So I think GTA Online is something very loved. Sometimes it's repetitive, but yes, when new DLCs come out, I log in to play and then I log out because there are also a lot of toxic players. 19. Next up, I'm gonna put here as an item, but it's a person that I think a lot of people also love in GTA 5. It's Lamar. Lamar is Franklin's friend, and just like Trevor ends up being funny in the game for some of the things he does, I also consider Lamar very funny in the game. Trevor because he's crazy. Lamar because he's kind of a dumbass, not always a dumbass, but many times he ends up being one, and he ends up making several wrong decisions, trying to do the right thing obviously, but it ends up being funny in the end. So I think a very beloved character there would be Lamar, and I believe that if there was an option where Franklin would die in the game, Lamar should replace him. 20. Another thing we also love about GTA 5, of course we have much more of that in Red Dead 2 than in GTA 5 because Red Dead 2 came out much later, are realistic details. There are many simple things that you don't notice when you finish GTA 5 for the first time, but after playing it a few times or even taking a look at some other video on the internet, you can see that there are absurdly realistic details in GTA 5, especially considering it's a 2013 game. I think this keeps GTA 5 at a high level even today because I see games coming out nowadays that don't have the amount of detail that GTA has. I think the guys should study a little more there in GTA 5 before maybe releasing a game that could compete with it, like Watch Dogs. I think the guys could have studied GTA 5 before possibly releasing the new versions, because from my point of view, it comes out much inferior. Of course, it's very much a matter of taste, but I think it came out inferior in several aspects. The next item on the list is the races, not so much offline, although they turned out cool, but many races in GTA Online. For those who got into the early days of GTA 5 Online, back when it was all wild, in the early days of GTA Online, what ruled was racing. The races in GTA Online are really cool because the players themselves create the races. So you can do some really crazy stuff. Some classes get very difficult, but even so, I think there are some really cool races released by Rockstar as well as by players. I think this is a very beloved thing. Of course, it's repetitive too, so after you play a trillion races, you won't even want to look at a race in GTA Online anymore. But still, it's really cool, really good, because we don't see other games that give us this option. So yeah, I enjoy races in GTA 5 from time to time. I play in a random race or two, 22, and as a bonus, okay, because I'm not sure if we reached 20, but I think we already did 20 items. One thing that I really enjoy, I think many people enjoy it as well, especially the folks who play on consoles from the second generation onwards. For those playing from PS4 onwards, it's the director mode plus the Rockstar editor, the director mode plus the Rockstar editor. I think not so much the Rockstar editor because it's more for those who enjoy making videos. For those who prefer playing more, I think the director mode makes a big difference because the director mode is a very basic mod menu within GTA 5 where you can change the character's change clothes, you can be an NPC, you can be part of the emergency services, you can become invincible, activate super jump, have some cheats on by default so you can do some different things in the game, remove pedestrians, remove traffic, and I think that's really cool for those who like to try different experiences. If someone also enjoys making some videos using the Rockstar editor, then they stand out and have a lot to do. I think this is the kind of thing that keeps GTA 5 alive to this day. Of course, the lack of GTA 6 release influences GTA 5 still being alive. We don't have a newer GTA to play, so we end up playing GTA 5, but I think what keeps it alive is the fact that there are elements in GTA 5 that we really enjoy and that make a big difference compared to other games. We don't usually find them all together in other games. And in this video, I didn't even mention more important things to keep it short, like the trivia about GTA 5 missions showing that in the beta version you would climb plants at Michael's house to reach the window instead of getting on the car. If you want to see this amazing video, click here next to the yellow arrow to be redirected to this other video that is really good. That's it guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Success, cheers, and see you next time. Tati.